Dr. Jason West here. We're going to talk about how to eliminate Lyme naturally. This is something that I've been doing for 25 years. I have thousands of patient success stories. This is something I get asked is what can you do for Lyme disease besides the traditional antibiotic approach or treatment? And what I would say about that is what if I told you that chronic Lyme disease doesn't mean a lifetime of antibiotics? Now, I'm not anti-medicine. I just want to give you a different pathway, and I want to propose or suggest to you that Lyme disease is not necessarily a bug or bacteria problem. It's a person problem. Let me explain what I mean by that. I think that there's a lot of people that have been exposed to this bacteria, this great imitator. If you put 40 people into a room, you're gonna get 40 different presentations. Someone's gonna have heart problems, someone's gonna have anxiety and depression, someone's gonna have joint problems, someone's gonna have skin rashes and hormone imbalances. So it's really hard to diagnose based upon symptoms only. So you have to be a detective and you have to do some work. History of exposure, was there a bullseye rash? And then look at some specific testing. Now, the testing that I like there's some really cool videos that I put together on the testing that you can see on my channel. But the best way that I found is to do a medical research project where we actually take a little sample of blood out of your finger, put it on a microscope slide, and we can see exactly, is it the spirochete phase, the spore phase, the biofilm, the budding, or the intracellular phase. Now, this is way cutting edge for research and some other things, but here is the point of me telling you this. Number one, the reason why people develop chronic Lyme disease is something has to break down in their body. Something has to be a barrier to healing that the patient can't get over. And when that happens, it creates this perfect storm scenario where now we have this bacteria that the body, it's not exactly getting rid of, but it's also not being able to handle either. And so we have this kind of war that's going on, and it goes after the weakest link. So I just wanted to share with you some things to support the body to be healthier. And so we've been doing this for 25 years. I'm fortunate we have a family office that's been here 110 years. And I want to share with you some strategies of what we can do to help the natural Lyme disease recovery pathway. So here literally is how it is. Number one, we have to support the immune system. It's like the military. If it's underfed, underslept, overstressed, it doesn't work. You can't win the war if we have sick troops. And so this is where I tell people, look, if your immune system is healthy, then we can win. And we can win, and we want to put it into a way that literally we can create an environment where we overcome and we win. So that's number one. Number two, we want to make sure that detox and drainage pathways are up to snuff. And what that means is we are a complex organism of everything that we eat, we drink, we breathe, we touch, we absorb all these things. The body does like three things with everything that we come in contact with. Number one, it breaks it down for fuel. Number two, it uses it for building blocks. Number three, it has to detox it, like it has to get it out of the system. So there is that important pathway. I jokingly, or kind of, I don't want maybe people to feel bad, but sometimes I have to tell them, hey, listen, your body is a clogged toilet. Like we can't get anything to drain. And if we can't drain the lymph and the liver and the kidneys, you stay stuck. So when we open up those pathways, patients start feeling lighter, clearer, and more energetic. Now, what's really neat about that is there is a mineral, potassium, and a digestive enzyme that literally helps to change the hydrogen ion content structure in lymph nodes, and it helps to start getting stuff out of the body. This is one of the most important things that I've learned in my medical career. It's in a paper, scientific paper called 3 Years of Hydrochloric Acid Therapy, and literally it talks about how if the lymph nodes are working, it's such an amazing benefit for disease. The other thing, step 3 right here, is this. If your nervous system is stuck in panic mode, you can be eating kale smoothies and still not heal. We use neural therapy. It's like rebooting a frozen computer. This is a German technique. It's so powerful. And literally, like if your body's sick and you call up tech support and say, my body's not, or my computer's not working right, Tech support is going to tell you, well, turn everything off and turn everything back on. Now, it's not really reasonable to kill someone and bring them back to life. We don't offer that service, but there is a way for the brain, the central nervous system, and then those nerves come out of the spine, go through the organs, the muscles, into the skin. We call that segmental therapy. There's a way to reset the organs, the muscles, the spinal cord, and the brain. Segmental or neural therapy, it's literally a reboot. And then number 4 right here, we want to get your protein and nutrients in the right way. Proteins are building blocks for repair. If you can't absorb or utilize them, it's like building a house without bricks. Like, you are what you eat, you are what you absorb, and we want to get those stamina or building blocks into the system so that you can literally get your stamina and mojo back. Now, if these principles are resonating with you, you're not alone. We have thousands of Lyme patients that we've helped beat their disease. And one of the biggest frustrations with Lyme treatments is it's lonely. So literally, you're like this. You have Lyme disease, and your spouse is over here, and your kids or your parents are here, and your support structure's here, and your traditional medical doctor's here. Like, you have all these people that are saying, hey, you should do this, or you should try this, or it's all in your head, or we don't believe in chronic disease, or it's really bad, or you just have chronic fatigue syndrome, all these things. So if you have that, I would love for you to be inside of our ecosystem. You can go to www.lymefighter.com. And lymefighter.com, we have a free resource, but we also have a school community where you can share your stories. You can hear people just like you that are beating their disease or have beaten their disease, and you're not alone. The other really neat thing about this is we have success stories where people say, literally, I thought my life was over. It couldn't work, couldn't parent, couldn't function. Within 90 days, they're their self again. Another one, we just had one, Corver. You can see this on our Facebook. It's in our podcast. Corver 15, immune system dysfunction. A virus came in and attacked his system, which, by the way, there's such an amazing this with viruses and Epstein-Barr virus and Lyme disease. There's a whole other idea of why they go together. But we put all the building blocks coming from a wheelchair back to walking. And everybody's pathway is a little bit different, but I see some nice improvements, some nice changes at that 90-day mark. That's how the blood comes out of the bone marrow, goes into circulation, and then goes back into the spleen and gets recycled. So, key is to natural Lyme recovery. Support the immune system, targeted nutrition, immune modulators, reducing immune suppressors, opening up your detox pathways, activated charcoal, Spanish black radish, potassium are all good, really neat things. Reset the nerves. Sometimes people literally say this. They've been sick for so long, they don't know what it's like to be healthy. We got to wake up the immune system to get it to improve. Reset the nerves, maximize nutrients. There is a pathway to making you healthy. And that's what I wanted to share with everybody on this presentation. And I'm so excited to be able to do that now. Here is some truths about Lyme disease. There is a pathway forward. There is a way that helps you to build up the body, to reset the nerves, to balance your hormones. And we test, we don't guess. So there's a specific protocol, whether you're across the street or across the country, that I'm excited to share with you. So that's our presentation. We have a bonus section if you want to stick around on question and answer periods. I'm Dr. Jason West. I'm the Lyme Fighter. Go to our website, lymefighter.com, for your free resource of how I've been able to help thousands of people beat Lyme disease. We'll see you guys on the next video.